welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Saturday the 11th, Sunday the 12th of April 2020. We are still diving into the great book of British useless information. I have trouble with the title of this book. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it. I just can't seem to read it. Okay. We're on food and drink. Where shall we begin? British people are second only to the Swiss when it comes to chocolate consumption. I feel like a good deal of that chocolate consumption is happening right here downstairs on my sofa. The average Brit eats 20 pounds, which is 8.6 kilograms a year, more than £6, sorry, obviously I'm not very good at the numbers thing. £6, which is 9.6 ounces, 3 kilograms ahead of the Americans, but still £3 8 ounces behind the Swiss. Okay, let's just forget the numbers on that one. The Brits eat the most, then Americans, then the Swiss. Good for us. Oh God, I think that my galaxy consumption is probably about half of that sum. The average Briton drinks 3 cups of tea a day. I'd say that was about right for me, actually. I have coffee as well, though, and I do have herbal tea, but I do have 3 cups of tea. The UK produces 4 times more white wine than it does red. That's because we don't really have enough sunshine for the red grapes, I reckon. Over half of espresso coffee consumed in the UK is drunk in the southeast of the country, which means London is drinking 50% of the espresso. Now that's true because I don't live in London and I have never had an espresso. I'm saying it poshly, espresso, because I'm also learning Italian at the moment, by the way. I know, strange things are happening to all of us. I'm learning Italian. What are you doing? Leave me a comment in the comment section. Even if it's just weird, just keep it clean. Put it in the comments section. Tell me what you're doing. And finally, during the Middle Ages, butter was given an extra golden colour by being mixed with marigold flowers. I'm pretty sure, please don't do that, by the way. I'm just putting it out there. Don't eat marigold flowers. I'm pretty sure they're poisonous, actually. Let me know. I haven't even chosen. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. I'm going to use my lovely Rider-Waite bog standard pack. Here we go. What do we need to know for the weekend? Obviously, there'll be a full social diary. That looks good. Ooh, that card has come up a lot. Sorry. Wow. Okay. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, the Wolf card, 3 a.m. And then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Crumbs. Okay? Crumbs. Some of us are mulling over, in a romantic sense, some of us are mulling over past breakups. I mean, it's inevitable, isn't it? When you've got time on your hands, you can either be really good and stay in the present, which is what we're all supposed to be doing and finding ways of doing that, or you can be human and start mulling over the past, because that's what we do, isn't it? I don't know, I think as well our brain goes into this synthesize mode where it starts like fact checking the past. You know, you start dreaming of things and thinking of things, and quite honestly, this is a reading of stewing on things. I'm going to put out a warning. These are your texting thumbs, okay? They've been getting a lot of exercise recently. If this is to do with a past relationship, don't make any moves. Don't drink that bottle of wine and text them. Page of Wands in reverse. No. Knight of Wands in reverse. No, it's the don't do it cards. It's the don't, just don't, okay? I'm just going to just don't, because Three of Swords, it's a card of betrayals, okay? I get it. There's been some in everybody's life, and this won't resonate with everyone. This could be family, you know, it's whatever it is. I think the kids like to call it beef. That is past worries, the way that someone made you feel. There's some kind of really, maybe a loose end that you want to tie up. Two of Cups in reverse, a past relationship. It's one that's been and gone, okay? This could be ages ago, any time in the last 8 to 10 years, 8 to 10 months, okay? Next to the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces. Something that someone had the strength to walk away from. It doesn't really matter who it was, because this is old history. When you have time on your hands, things do bob back up. Things come back up to you to be processed. Of course, do the necessary processing that's needed to be done. Some of you might have been dealing with a Leo, but also this is to do with the number 8, the Strength card, communication, or a lack of it, quite honestly. For some of you, you may even be pining for somebody that treated you badly. We're human, we do that too. We have a lot of time on our hands. And, you know, kind of in terms of mental health, we're doing the best that we can do day by day. Don't expect miracles. Sometimes you do get a few little ones, and I get my tiara out and it's good, but just be realistic that sometimes your brain, your heart, whatever it is, wanders into these difficult territories, and this is difficult territory. Process what you need to process, and then, you know, tell it to jog on. I wouldn't, if you can help it, because you may get a sense as well with the Page of Pentacles in reverse of urgency, that you need to say something, that you need to set something straight, that you need to communicate. Obviously, you're your own person, do your own thing, but if you were looking at these cards, they'd be telling you not to do anything at all. Just don't act on it. Don't act on it. We don't have many ways that we can act at the moment, and usually that is the way that we act. Don't do it. Don't go on the social media and write anything. Don't do it, okay? Overall energy card, the Wheel of Fortune. That's a good card. This is about letting something be, letting the Wheel of Fortune turn, letting events take place. And also the Nine of Cups in the upright. Very, very nice card. Emotional, deeply held emotional wishes, okay? This is the past, and there may be some element of it that you haven't processed. That's all right, okay? We have got the Eight of Cups moving to the 9 though, and I do like that. It's just old wounds. And old wounds, they do need to be looked at, they do need to be processed, but they don't need to be acted on always, okay? Can't really stress that enough. Some of you might have been dealing with an air sign. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. The Green Man, that is my card for the masculine. So some of you might have been dealing with someone who, I sometimes get that when someone's got facial hair, but also just dealing with someone who is a masculine to you in whatever way. The Shapeshifter, This is a card of a magician to me, but it's a bit of a rogue magician. And it's someone who you could never pin down. Literally someone who morphs into different shapes or people. But also I get that for some of us, this is the memory of what happened. Shape-shifting with time, shape-shifting with anxiety and context, okay? Just process, process, process. Be true to yourself, be kind to yourself, but don't act on it, okay? And then we get Pan, and I actually really like this. Pan has obviously got that whole Peter Pan vibe. It's that youth thing. It's that ability to relaunch yourself, to have faith in something again. Some of you were dealing with somebody who took away your faith in human kindness, human nature. Yeah, but don't let that be forever, and don't let that, especially if anger is coming into it, which it might a bit, don't let that goad you into acting. Well, when I say acting, I mean acting out, really. So, wisdom of the hidden realms, we get the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Look for that. Ask for that. Archangel Michael is our resident archangel. Thank you, Mike. Chuck it up to Mike if you have to, okay? These are difficult times. You might have to. Don't apologise for that. But don't, none of that, okay? Please do subscribe to the channel. Do leave me a comment and I will see you soon. Namaste.